What's up, guys? I've had my $150 1889 Bodeo from Royal Tiger Imports for a couple of days, and I've been looking it over and figure I'd show you what I got. Not sure if this is the example that goes for the quality of the whole lot, but for $150 I feel like it's pretty respectable. Starting with the general external condition, like the pitting's not too bad on the frame. You can see there is some on the cylinder, on that one right there, and then there's a few that look pretty good. Most of them look pretty good. And then there's another little bit on that right there. So, give you a better look at that. It's not too deep. I don't know, that's just about where I'd maybe start getting worried about it. I'd fire it, but I wouldn't load 6. I'll tell you why in a second, but that's probably the cylinder that I would leave under the hammer empty. So it's drop safe, because I'm not really worried about the rest of them. But everything functions on it. They said they may be non-functional. The lanyard loop looks like it fell off and someone put it back, but I mean at least it's on there. This grip is worn, but has a pretty good fit. This other grip isn't as worn, but the fit isn't that good and it was cracked. And when I got it, the panel wasn't on all the way, so I had to sand it down up here a little bit to get it to close. So that's why I'm thinking this might have been a replacement. But other than that, everything is numbers matching inside of the gun, all the parts and everything. They did send the 2 hammer. They said they would send 1, but they actually sent me 2 of these hammer blocks, but I'll show you in a second that mine doesn't actually seem to accept a hammer block, but it has the cutout on the hammer for one, or at least it seems to, so maybe someone can tell me what's up with that. Maybe it was taken and just wasn't updated, because these were imported out of Ethiopia. So I'll show you the timing really quick. It's not too bad, so I'm just going 1, 2, that one's really tight. 3, 4, that one has a little more wobble. 5, and 6, that one's really tight. So these 2 are really tight. Then we got some with some wobble. But yeah, see, that's about the extent of it, and that's a little less, that's a little better than my Taurus Judge, so, you know, I think I might see about getting some cartridges for this and firing it, so it's in a decent condition. I will say the loading gate, I think it's called the Aberdeen system, was bent. I'll have to fact check that, I'm not sure if it's correct, but it's where it disconnects the hammer so you can forward it with the trigger without worrying about it going off for unloading. Well, mine didn't work, so make sure you check that before you try to use it, because you don't want it to accidentally go off and get you. But there's just a little tab in there I had to bend back over and it was operating fine. And I'll show you the rifling right now. Alright, real quick before we look at the rifling, I'm going to show you the internals of this gun really quick. Just to note, it was made in 1917. The markings right there. But yeah, they sent 2 hammer blocks. This gun doesn't use the external one. If it did, I think there would have been a hole drilled somewhere around here, because there's a bar that goes up and physically blocks into that cutout right there. So this hammer is cut out to take a hammer block. But as soon as you look in here, I'll show you the grip really quick. So you can see that's how it's cracked. Just a little bit right there, not too bad. They probably just hammered it to go on. There's a serial number. I can't tell if that's a match. I don't think so. It looks like 7, 8, 3 possibly. I don't even know if that's a number, if that's just a bunch of... No, those are definitely numbers. Yeah, so all the other numbers are 1027 on this gun. But you can see, really simple. Everything's really clean. I'm not gonna dry snap it, but show you a little bit about everything in motion. Yeah, if the hammer block was accepted in this gun, it would go into this hand right here, and then it would go up and reach into that cutout. There would be a little key shape in there where the back of this little circle would go into, but it doesn't seem to go on this one. I don't know, this part isn't serial numbered, so this could also be a replacement that's not original to this gun, and everything else is parts matching. That is a possibility. Doesn't really bug me too much. I'm not going to be shooting it a lot. Ammo's like really expensive for this. It's like $80 for a box of 20. But yeah, I'll show you the rifling now. Okay, not sure how this is coming through. Oh, there we go. So yeah, there's still some lands and grooves. A little bit of pitting, some chattering. That's standard because all the ammunition shot through these had corrosive primers, so... And in Ethiopia, I don't think they were cleaning them with oil after every use, so that's not too bad. I would say that's... I mean, I'm going to shoot it. We'll see how it goes. I don't think it's unsafe at all. It might just be dirt. Give it a couple more brushes. Set this back up. Give you a look at the frame all stripped down here. So you can see, actually not very bad condition. Yeah. See, it looks like they hammered that back over. Could probably order a new one or see about fixing this one, but I'll probably just leave it. Then we have the inside of the cylinders. Not too bad there at all. So yeah, that's going to be it for this. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. For $150, I'd say this is probably a functional gun. We're going to find out. Like I said, I'm going to shoot it with black powder first. Just to be safe. I don't know if I'll end up shooting it with smokeless powder at all, but if I do, I'd probably skip that cylinder. Well, I don't know. That's probably just me worrying, because the cylinder and barrel in this were steel, I'm sure, as you guys know. But this large frame itself is what's iron. Oh yeah, and quick little thing. That is what I had to bend back over for the trigger to be disconnected from the hammer. But that was it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.